You've been looking at a lot of very old things, haven't you? What's that all about? Can you look backwards and forwards at the same time? How far back need you go to find your basis? How much of that old stuff do you need to dig up? Oh, it is delightful in a resistant way. Aren't you appreciating that you were born into a platform that gave you all you needed in order to gather and decide and present new rockets and come into alignment with? Isn't it nice that you really don't have to go back that far? How far back do you go? How many pieces of the past do you need to find? To your beginning in this life experience? To the beginning of your parents and their parents and their parents and their parents and their parents? And at what point does it lose its relativity? Immediately. We're not trying to talk the cruise ship into not going there. We're not even trying to talk you into not going on the cruise ship there. We just think it's a good thing to talk about how much any of that has to do with who you are. Do you find it interesting to see what has been before? How interesting is it to see what has been before? All of your power is here and now. Did you gather any information that made your power your present more powerful? Did you? Did you? Did you? Well, we'll talk a bit more about it if you want to, or even if you don't want to. But we just wanted to remind you that you have gathered from your time here in this time-space reality, and you have created a vortex filled with vibrational reality that, as you allow yourself to find vibrational alignment with it, it will serve you enormously well. And we're just saying that when we look into your vortex, and we do, we don't see that old stuff in there. We don't see you going back that far. We don't see you going back much further than yesterday. Or we're just trying to get your attention. How much of your life experience do you think is part of the vibrational reality that you have created? That's really what we want you to focus upon. In other words, how much of who you now are in terms of your vibrational reality comes from the generation before you? How much of it? Only to the degree that your parents have influenced your thoughts does it have any relationship at all. And so we're just wanting, as we visit with you, we are so eager and interested to find you becoming more vibrationally aware, more vibrationally focused, more vibrationally active, more interested in the relationship between where you stand right now and what's in your vortex. And we think that this is a good time to have a conversation about how that stuff from before is really not part of that conversation, although it all led to the place that you now stand. You couldn't be who you are, you couldn't be where you are if it were not for that which has come before. But it is the vibrational relationship, it is the journey from where you are to what's in your vortex, to what's in that vibrational reality, that really is the path that we are most eager for you to get upon. And an occasional excursion into long ago is certainly a perspective giver, isn't it? But it's so important to know that you are always forward looking. And the source within you does not look back.